If you've clicked on today's video, then it means that you're looking for potentially ideas and inspiration when it comes to buying for a 5-year-old. And I've got a little secret that has helped us to stick within a budget as well as create a well-rounded present haul for our 5-year-old. So if this sounds interesting to you, stay tuned, give it a big thumbs up because it really does support our channel. Don't forget to hit subscribe and tap that bell so you get notified for all of our Christmas content leading up to Christmas Day. And let's get into it.
Whoa, oh, oh. Da, 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 oh, oh. Da, 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 oh, oh.
Merry Christmas!
Making our Christmas memory.
If this is our first time meeting, thank you so much for clicking on today's video. My name is Beck and our firstborn daughter Amira turned 5 this past year, and buying for her for Christmas any year has always been interesting and a bit of a challenge and a journey. But something that we discovered was a Christmas poem, and that has really helped us to get a well-rounded gift haul for her. And it comes down to 4 really simple categories. The Christmas present poem goes something like this. You think of something that they want, something that they need, something to wear, and something to read. I feel like this Christmas poem really does work for all ages. If you've watched our previous uploads, you would have seen how we use this poem for Phineas, who is 1, and Zoe, who is 3. I've also used this poem for Michael and myself as adults, and it works an absolute treat. When it came to brainstorming ideas for the kids, we've even allocated, say, $25 per category, and that way we can keep to our $100 budget. It really does help us not to accidentally spend too much or go over on a particular present or child, and really does keep it quite even when you have a lot of kids to be buying for. So in the category of something that she wants, this is coming from inspiration from her Santa wish list that she wrote at school. And it was great that she wrote it because Amira can be a bit tricky because it's not like she's Zoe and she doesn't have an interest. She likes to build and create and do things, and since being at school she's definitely grown and matured, and I feel like that shows when it comes to her present haul this year. Since the beginning of the year, Amira has started to earn pocket money for helping out and doing chores around the house, and she uses her pocket money to actually buy Lego. She loves Lego, and the last time that she went to buy some Lego, she saw this particular box and was umming and ahhing and decided to get a different pack instead. I think she bought the ice cream van. So for Christmas, we thought it would be really great to give her this Lego set, which is the camper van. She loves the fact that there's 2 stories in this and that the bed is underneath the roof and you can access it. It's also really good that this set comes with a baby because we are expecting another bub to join our family in March, and it would be cool for her to kind of role play that out. The box does say for 5-year-olds, so it's the perfect age group for Amira, and it's something that she has been keeping her eye on for a couple of months now, and we thought Christmas would be a great time under the category of something that she wants. Since going to school this year, her favorite specialist lesson is actually the ICT and technology, like all of that computer programming thing, and she really wanted something that she could program and code. And we found this on Kmart's website. It had fantastic reviews. I didn't realize how big it was because we did a click and collect order, so it was all packaged for us. But this is a bargain for how much that we paid. You are able to program the robot, it dances to music, the lights change, the LED lights, and it also shoots foam discs out of its mouth. So I think she is absolutely gonna love it. The age group for this is 4+, so it's right down her alley. I know that sometimes with these technological gifts, they can get very expensive really fast. So I am hoping that the reviews and the reality match, because this will be an absolute bargain and it should be so much fun for Amira to play with. And the last present that she really wanted is something that my mum bought her, I think last year, and she's used it all up, and that is a painting book. The best thing about these books is it actually comes with the watercolors that activate once you get a wet brush to it. And this one even has blank pages in between each one, which means that it's not going to drip through and affect any of the other pages. She's recently discovered Barbie by watching a couple of the Barbie movies, and we feel like it's pretty age appropriate. There's nothing that the movies discussed that we disagreed with, and so we think this is a pretty good find. We went into Kmart, into the book section, and it was right there on the shelf, and it was the only one, and it was a bargain for only $4. So it was a must-have for Amira's Christmas list this year. In the category of something that she needs, it kind of lined up with Zoe. If you have the same gender close together, we have found personally that they do like to get matching things. They like to get things that are similar. For school, Amira needs an esky. It's not something that's mandated, but it is something that is really good for them. They don't have rubbish bins, and it keeps the food cool for the entire day. Amira's esky this year broke, and so we thought it would be a great idea to get this new one for Christmas. We were hoping to find some like rainbow unicorn stickers, and we were going to decorate it, but I haven't found it in time for Christmas. But it's something that I will keep an eye out over the Christmas holidays, and if I can get it in the new year, I will get them and decorate it and make her lunchbox super special. But this is the category of something that she needs. I know for some families they don't like getting school equipment for Christmas presents, but we feel like it keeps it even between Amira and Zoe for there's something that they need, because Zoe needed to get a lunchbox for kindy next year, so we thought it would be a good idea to do the same for Amira. The next category is something to read, and this is our first time having a child who is able to actually pick up any book and read it. The way that Amira's school works is that they're actually equipping the kids to decode words rather than to memorize sight words, and Amira has just flourished under this system, and she is thoroughly enjoying reading, which is something that I really want all of our kids to do, because it took me a while to get into books. And so rather than just getting the very mainstream typical books for her age, I wanted to find something that was interesting and unique and would match her personality. As a primary school teacher, I know that like Billy B. Brown and Olivia's Diaries and Zach Power are all really good ones for this age group, and they range in difficulty, so kids can kind of travel along with them. But after speaking to our school librarian, she opened my eyes to a couple of new series that I've never discovered before, and they are great for 5 to 8 year olds. So if you're looking in that age group, this is perfect for you. I also went onto YouTube and did a book review and a read along with me to make sure that this was the book that I definitely wanted for Amira. And then the best place to buy it from was Amazon, which totally shocked me because Amazon isn't really big here in Australia. And so it's great that it was at a great price and it was free shipping. And that is the series called The Princess in Black. So this pack comes with 3 different books, and it's great because there is both the pictures and the text. I don't want necessarily Amira to open up a book and feel overwhelmed with the amount of text, so it's great that it does have colored visuals throughout it. The storyline is empowering because it's about a princess who has ninja skills and goes on a whole heap of adventures throughout the kingdom. And I just think it's a great concept that will hopefully continue to spark and light her interest and love for reading, because that is something that I definitely want to give all of our kids. Our next category is something to wear, and this one was a no-brainer because Amira has recently had a growth spurt and all of her pajamas no longer fit her. They're getting quite small, and the only ones that are fitting her are winter pajamas, which it is getting way too hot to wear. So we have picked up 2 sets of PJs for her. The first set that we purchased for her is this 2-piece set from Kmart. It is cotton and it feels so good and comfy. And then, like I said, sometimes when you have kids close in age, you do need to buy doubles. So when we picked up Zoe's nightie for Frozen, we also picked up one for Amira too, because she also loves Frozen, just not as much as Zozo does. So that is our Christmas present haul for our 5-year-old daughter Amira. I hope it has given you some ideas and inspiration to think outside the box and to get their input. Amira is definitely at the age that she knows what she wants, and we were able to find some bargains at Kmart this year here that has helped us to stay within that budget, but also keep it really well thought out and rounded. So thank you so much for your support today. If you have enjoyed today's video, please give it a big thumbs up. It really does support our channel. Don't forget to hit subscribe and tap that bell so you get notified for all of our Vlogmas content leading up to Christmas Day, because this parenting gig doesn't come in the rulebook, we only have each other. And I'll see you in tomorrow night's video where I share how this Christmas poem works for Michael and buying for an adult male. So I'll see you then. Bye.